Taylor Bishotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Big news coming out of Las Vegas as we prepare for next week's Super Bowl. NFL Network insider Mike Garafolo is reporting that the Raiders are expected to hire Cliff Kingsbury as their new offensive coordinator. The former NFL head coach previously spent 3 seasons in Arizona with the Cardinals, where he compiled a career record of 28-37. In New England, the Patriots have announced that former Browns OC Alex Van Pelt will join the team as their next offensive coordinator. Van Pelt will hope to improve an offense that finished in the bottom 5 in scoring and passing yards per game in 2023. And in Tampa, NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero are reporting that the Bucs are working on a deal to land Kentucky OC Liam Cohen as their next offensive coordinator in 2024. Cohen also spent seasons coaching under Sean McVay between 2018 and 2020. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, it's Michael Fabiano. The big game is here. The stakes are higher than ever. And there's no better way to turn playoff football's big game energy into 100 times your money than Prize Picks. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's that easy. You could turn $10 into $1,000 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Get in the lab and cook up your winning entry. Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks is matching your first deposit of up to $100 when you download the Prize Picks app and use code PRIMETIME. That's code PRIMETIME on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
The second Packers mini storage auction in Brawley will be held this Saturday at their Brawley facility at 665 Old Highway 111, starting with pre-registration at 8:30 a.m. and the live auction at 9 a.m. If you need more information, call 1-760-352-7960. Don't miss Packers mini storage public auction this Saturday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. in Brawley.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It is 5:31 on this Saturday morning, working on the weekend. We've got a nice-looking weekend, too. Going to start raining again on Monday night, however. We'll be ready for that. It is, February 3rd, the day the music died. It's the day a whole bunch of people were born as well. We have our big shot birthdays. Actress Blythe Danner, she's 81 today. She was really big in the 60s. Guitarist Dave Davies, he's Ray Davies' brother. They're the Kinks. They're the Kinks. Dave Davies was born on this date in he's 77 today. Morgan Fairchild is 74. Pamela Franklin, she was in the prime of Miss Gina Brody. She's 74 today. Nathan Lane, he's mostly a Broadway guy. He's 68. Guitarist Lee Rinaldo of Sonic Youth is 68. Thomas Calabro, he was in Melrose Place. He's 65 today. Drummer Lowell Tolhurst of The Cure is 65. Michelle Green was in LA. I don't know. She's 62 today. Country singer Matraka Berg. I want to remember the name like Matraka Berg, but I don't think I've ever heard of him. He's 60 years old today. Maura Tierney, heard of her. I didn't know she was in ER, but I do know she was in news radio. I saw her in news radio. I liked her in news radio. She's 59 today. Warwick Davis was in the Harry Potter films and Willow. Warwick is 54. Lisa Donovan was in Clueless, is 53. Daddy Yankee, he's the guy that the Gasolina song. He's 48 today. Isla Fisher, she was in the Scooby-Doo movie. She's 48 today. Jessica Harp of The Records is 42. Matthew Moy of Two Broke Girls is 40 years old today. And Brandon Michael Hall is God Friended Me. 31 years old today. Got some local birthdays. In fact, we got a few local birthdays coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Allison Alvarez, Andres Palacios, Clarina Gluz Valdez, Joseph R. Diaz, Janine Cannon, Jeff Plourde, Jonathan Abadi, Victoria Alvarez, Richard Alvarado, Tony Montoya, Amanda Benavides, Charlene Mariner, Andrew Barbosa, Dylan Day, Martina Cruz, we have Terry Mitchell, Terry McDonald, Doris Houck, we have Lupe Soto, Maria Gomez, Serene Taylor, Margie Beltran, and Fred Burns. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy wedding anniversary today, Maribel and Raul de la Torre.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
1230 KXO. It is now time for the world and California news headlines.
CBS News Brief. International reaction to the U.S. launching airstrikes yesterday in Iraq and Syria in retaliation for last weekend's deadly attack in Jordan. The Polish foreign minister says
Iran's proxies have played with fire for months and years, and it's now burning them.
Whole lot of rain on the way for California. Weather Channel meteorologist Kelly Cass told CBS Saturday morning.
In Southern California, 8 to 12 inches possible in some areas of Los Angeles and Orange counties. Los Angeles, we've got a flood watch that goes all the way through Tuesday.
It is Democratic primary day in South Carolina. Campaign reporter Torian Small is in Charleston.
Congressman Dean Phillips, he is expecting this to be a Biden blowout. He told me at one of his events that he expects Biden to win about 95% of the vote here.
It is the first official Democratic primary of the 2024 presidential race. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
For more than a century, AM radio has evolved to meet the needs of our community. In their car, at home, or on the job, more than 80 million listeners depend on AM radio each month. AM radio is also the backbone of the emergency alert system, which keeps us safe in dangerous times. It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
California headline news. Northern Californians are geared up for another soaking storm. As Weather Service meteorologist Courtney Carpenter says, as one atmospheric river exits, another one is on the way.
The highest impact from that storm system expected Sunday into Monday, and things kind of taper off as we head into Tuesday.
Unlike other storms that stay to sea this winter, this one moves up from Southern California and spreads to the north. Los Angeles is preparing for a damaging rainstorm that could rival the destruction left behind by the powerful Pacific Hurricane Hillary. LA Mayor Karen Bass.
During the storm and at any time, for life-threatening emergencies, always call 911. But for flooded roads, fallen branches, and flooded gutters, do not call 911. Contact 311.
The storms are damaging California's piers, with half a dozen public piers closed after being damaged repeatedly by storms over the past 2 years. Like South Seda, California headline news.
And we've got your local news coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. On page 1 of the local news, we got stuff to do today. We do. Pioneers Museum is all ready to do it, too. Pioneers Museum Annual Pioneers Day starts today, 10 o'clock this morning. Admission is absolutely free. There will be hands-on activities and historical demonstrations, local entertainment, food vendors, and a whole lot more. Pioneers Museum is located at 373 East Ayton Road in Imperial, across from Imperial Valley College. A chance to have a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of learning stuff. Learning is good. Nyland is also celebrating today the 8th Annual Tomato Festival. It is being held at 8031 Highway 111. That's the Nyland Chamber of Commerce. There will be vendors, beer garden, live entertainment, and, of course, the famous tomato packing contest. All ages are welcome. It starts at 11 o'clock this morning. We'll have more news in just a minute.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And there was a riot at Ironwood State Prison. 200 prisoners rushed the correctional officers at the Blythe facility. Officials say it happened at around 10 Wednesday morning. Officers were escorting a prisoner across the yard as part of a contraband investigation at Ironwood. Officials say the inmate headbutted a staff member as he was being subdued. They say 200 prisoners rushed the officers, attacking them with fists and rocks. Warning shot was fired before officers using chemical agents and non-lethal impact rounds to control the melee. 8 officers and 1 inmate were injured in that incident. Movement was restricted as prisoners across prisons across the state for 24 hours as officials conducted a routine threat assessment. The investigation into the Ironwood riot is ongoing. Officers say so far, 30 inmates have been identified as having direct involvement in that riot. And a man went to the Walmart recently, the Walmart in Kxo. He went to get some new shoes, but he didn't want to pay for them. The store employee at the Kxo Walmart told the Kxo police that he watched the man pick out a new pair of shoes. The man then put the new shoes on and left the old ones behind. The employee stopped the man and told him he couldn't do that. The employee said the man resisted and then squared off for a fight. Instead, the man then just left the store. Police were called. The suspect had fled the scene by then. Police were able to find him, however, in a parking lot not far away. They confronted the man, and he became violent. After he punched an officer, he was taken into custody. He was taken to county jail, charged with robbery, resisting with violence, possession of stolen property, and possession of burglary tools. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers throughout the valley. 3 locations, as a matter of fact, to serve you. Quick Lane serves services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment. Page 2 is coming up.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And page 2 of the local news brought to you this morning by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. Yuma County Sheriffs and the Yuma Police Department are aware of an expected convoy. Convoy is a group called Take Our Borders Back. They are driving across the United States. Officials say they have learned that they plan to stop in Yuma today for a rally. They expect some participants probably arrived yesterday, with the rest coming in today. Organizers have met with Yuma law enforcement, the agencies, to try and minimize the impact to the community. The organizers say their rally will be a peaceful one. Kxo police investigating reported rape. Rape was reported by a 16-year-old female. They say she mentioned a suspect when the incident was reported. Police began searching for the 21-year-old suspect. Following an extensive investigation, Fabian Acuna was located and taken into custody. The suspect is a convicted felon on active probation. In addition to the probation violation, he is now being charged with several more felonies, including unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor and a felon in possession of a firearm. Police say Acuna was apparently armed during the incident. Police say the suspect was booked into county jail. They say the investigation is ongoing. And the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will be meeting next week, but it will not be on their regular Tuesday. The IID Board meeting next week will be on Wednesday, February 7th. Most of the items on the agenda are consent items, which means they are passed unanimously before the no action taken unless they're pulled from the agenda. With only 2 items on the action agenda, directors will be asked to adopt a resolution recognizing Engineers Week. Second item is to consider a change on the April 16th board meeting. In a closed session, the board will hold a conference with legal counsel, and they will conduct a public employee performance evaluation for the internal auditor. The meeting Wednesday will be called to order at 1 p.m. and will be held at Condon Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature yesterday, 66 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 49. Wind gusts overnight up to 32 miles per hour. National Weather Service says a ridge of high pressure will build over the region, resulting in tranquil conditions and a gradual warming up to a near normal or slightly above normal temperatures across the area through this weekend and into the start of next week. Another active weather pattern will set up over the desert Southwest beginning on Tuesday and lasting through most of next week, bringing additional chances for widespread rainfall along with cooler temperatures. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 68. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows around 48. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 71. South wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 50. South to southeast wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, a 20% chance of showers after 10 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies. Highs right near 69. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 46 degrees, 71% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. That's it. A local news page 2 and your local weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet the friends at Burgers and Beer.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. On the NBA scoreboard, there's a few games played yesterday. Clippers beat the Pistons 136-125. Heat got by the Wizards 110-102. Thunder defeated the Hornets by a score of 126-106. Warriors beat the Grizzlies 121-101. Hawks got by the Suns 129-120. Kings beat the Pacers 133-122. It was the Pelicans over the Spurs 114-113. Magic defeated the Timberwolves 108-106, and the Rockets, they beat the Raptors 135-106. Nuggets got by the Trailblazers 120-108. 120 was a prominent number. In men's college basketball, a couple of games. Butler defeated Creighton, 13-ranked Creighton, 99-98. Dayton got by St. Bonaventure by a score of 76-71. And Juju had a good day. Juju, she plays for the Trojans. She shot 51 points, almost all of their points. In the Trojan defeat, they defeated the Arizona Cardinals. 67-58 was the final score. Juju was obviously the high scorer. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in the world of golf, Pebble Beach became a signature event for the elite on the PGA Tour and delivered what was expected. Scottie Scheffler and a host of big names are contending going into the weekend, and the amateurs are headed home. Scheffler, the number one player in the world, was exquisite as ever from a tee to green and saw plenty of putts fall on Friday in the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, including a 40-footer at the start of his round and a 35-foot birdie on the par 3 17th. Scheffler is atop of the leaderboard. Chris Eubanks stepped in as a late replacement for an injured Taylor Fritz and joined Sebastian Korda in earning singles victories on Thursday to give the United States a 2-0 lead against Ukraine at the Davis Cup qualifying. And Joaquin Niemann became the second LIV golf player in as many years with a sub-60 round, closing with 2 pars for a 12 under 59 to build a 5-shot lead as the Saudi-funded league began its 3rd season Friday in Mayakoba, the Gulf of Mayakoba. They're playing it in Mexico. Edmonton Oilers, they're in their all-star break, and now they're doing all the all-star stuff. Edmonton Oilers star Connor McDavid won the $1 million NHL All-Star Skills Competition Friday night, an event he helped the league redesign this season. All-Star game is tonight. And Tony Snell fails to sign with an NBA team before February 2nd deadline to gain year of service retirement benefits. Build up to the NBA's trade deadline period is typically dominated by questions about the futures of superstars that are possibly on the move. But now there is a big question for Tony. Dolphins expected to hire Ravens assistant head coach Anthony Weaver as a defensive coordinator, according to reports. And former WWE CEO Vince McMahon under federal investigation for sexual abuse and trafficking, according to reports, just weeks after the news of a lawsuit filed against the former WWE CEO and a board chairman of Vince McMahon alleging sexual abuse and trafficking, and now he's in more hot water than ever. They didn't mention that. Teddy Bridgewater, very good quarterback. You wonder where he's playing? He's not playing. He's been named coach at Miami Northwestern High School as ex-Louisville. The NFL quarterback will lead his alma mater. So he's doing the Phil Rivers thing. As Phil Rivers is coaching the high school where his sons are playing. Former Louisville star and longtime NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater returning to his alma mater, Miami Northwestern High School, as the program's new head coach. I bet the kids are excited about that. They should be. That's a look at sports. Sports this hour brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And don't forget, Super Bowl 58 is next Sunday, not tomorrow. It's next 1 week from tomorrow, and you will hear the Super Bowl right here on 1230 KXO as the 49ers take on the Chiefs on KXO. Coverage starts on KXO AM 1230 at 12 noon. Got a full afternoon of football next Sunday, Super Bowl 58.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And believe me, that next 100's going by real quick. It is 7:56 in the morning, time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. What's going on here? S&P 500 rose 1.1%, reaching a record high yesterday. Climbed with the Dow Jones Industrial Average also climbed 0.4% or more than 100 points, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite gained 1.7%. A momentous week boosted investor sentiment as Yahoo Finance's Josh Schaefer reports Friday's highlights was that jobs report, which blew past Wall Street expectations as the economy added 353,000 jobs in January. Unemployment rate was unchanged at 3.7%. Labor market has remained resilient in the face of a rate hiking campaign from the Federal Reserve, but other data this week had shown signs of softening. Friday's jobs report could once again shift expectations on the Fed's rate path, especially as Fed Chair Jerome Powell suggested that a strong labor market is actually a good sign. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yet today, 66 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 49. Wind gust overnight up to 32 miles per hour. Going to be sunny today. Highs right near 68. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around to 48. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 71. South wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 50. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, there is a 20% chance of showers after 10 a.m. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, highs right near 69, east to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 46 degrees, 71% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. Financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They also offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The second Packers mini storage auction in Brawley will be held this Saturday at their Brawley facility at 665 Old Highway 111, starting with pre-registration at 8:30 a.m. and the live auction at 9 a.m. If you need more information, call 1-760-352-7960. Don't miss Packers mini storage public auction this Saturday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. in Brawley.
And we're coming up on CBS News at the top of the hour. If you're coming across the border, you got a 40 to 45-minute wait downtown, 10 to 15-minute wait in the Century Lanes, 10 to 15-minute wait if you're walking. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 30 to 35-minute wait in the regular lanes, 15 to 20-minute wait in the 4 ready lanes, no wait at the East Century Lane. There you go. News is next.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.